What's up, hockey card fans? Welcome back to another episode of Hockey Cards Only. My name is John. I'll be your host, and today we're going to do our first vintage break wrapping. We're going to wrap the cards. So let me show you what we're going to do. Whoops. There's my intro. And okay, here we go. So I'm really not big on the crazy formatting of the video. What the content I'm making is, I guess, how I look at more important today. And later we'll probably get flashy intros on the show. It hasn't really hurt us so far. The fact that I can get the camera here, and I have a lot of issues with all of it compared to just using a cell phone. I'll just say it like that. But at the end of the day, it's kind of worth it, and it's getting better. Okay. So, anyways, what are we doing? Right now, I have a set of 1989 OPC hockey sorted out here in a funny pattern. Let me explain. What we are doing is a set break. Okay. Now, I could take this set of cards. This is basically a complete set, one of every card. I could take it and randomly shuffle them out, but then some of these packs would be stacked a lot higher and some would be stacked very bad. So what I did was on Excel, I took the price sheet and I move these around and make pack groups, okay, and kind of have them sorted by value, like book value. That way, this pack at the very end of the line, which I practiced the sealing on, we're going to be doing this in a minute, so just stay put. That was my test one. So let me show you. The first group, okay, this has got our number one chase card, which is the Joe Sakic rookie card. So I'll get it right up here. Let me turn this light off because it reflects too much. The hit on every pack, I'm putting in a penny sleeve just to identify it. So it's kind of like this is the card that's technically worth the most in the pack. Eventually this will focus there. There we go. So you can see the rest of the pack just has some commons, maybe a few people you've heard of, but this pack should technically have, these are like all technically 5-cent cards because this card is the winner of the whole thing, okay? So there's first place. I'm going to set him right here. I'm going to show you second place. Second place has Theo Fleury, okay? And then, of course, it's just got some commons, okay? Now, as we go down these here, it gets to about this area, and then you're out of Mario Lemieux's, Wayne Gretzky's, Eiserman's. Obviously, you have Brian Leetch right here. Okay, that's his rookie. I'll just show it to you. I'm pretty sure before we seal each of these, I'll give you a quick view of what is going in these packs. And this episode can be a little longer because I just want to shoot this once, all in one take, and kind of show you what's going on. So as you get down to here, there's a lot more medium, like not even in the middle of the group. It's like there's 330 cards in the set. We divided that by 10 cards, so we have 33 packs. Pack 33, down here, 32, right here, 31, 30, okay? These here have a lot of, like, the card, like, 33, 4, 5, 6 to, like, 50. They're just, like, all stacked down here because these guys got such a good hit, technically, compared to some of these other random cards. You get down into the 20s, and there's lots of, like, Gretzky, Lemieux, like, award winner type cards, too. So, let me just show you. I think this one might have... This is Lemieux. This card's actually worth more than the Gretzky in this set. So that's why it's set number 3. 4, my bad. So that's kind of what will be in here. Set number 5 has the Gretzky. Okay, and it's going to have, again, just commons. No even team checklist, stuff like that. The team checklist and the checklist, all that stuff matters because once you don't get Joe Sakic, you're going to be glad you at least have those. Or big, there's a lot of rookies in here too. Kurt McLean rookie, a Trevor Linden rookie for you Canucks fans out there. So let's just get into it. I have these, okay, which is a pack of heat-sealed wrappers that we're going to be using today. And this is, like I said, the first time we're doing this. So I'm taking my time. I made sure everything is sorted correctly, and I double-checked it all before I started this episode. I even heat-sealed one, okay, and here's what I discovered. Before I go any further, okay, this set, if you haven't noticed already, is curled. Look at that. And this happens a lot with vintage cards. I don't consider that to be quite damaged. I mean, when you if it's Joe Sakic and you put him in a top loader, he'll be flat. It's not going to curve him. The rest of this stuff, it might affect it if you put it in a binder. Okay, if you're trying to build a binder set and you have all these curved cards, they like your binder. So I don't know how to flatten cards yet. I haven't looked into it, but I think the next time I do that, I'll take the week or 2 weeks, however long I gotta like put weights on these or play with humidity and weights. I don't know how you're supposed to do it, but I will try my best to make sure they're flat, because look at the pack. This pack has got like a curl to it now. It looks good though. So we're just gonna have to let it slide on this group. These are in really good shape. I opened this up. Oh, please, give me 1 second. You're going to like this. I opened the box of cards up the other day, and there was like a group of newspaper as the spacer in the card box to keep it from tipping. And to show you, sorry I had to walk off camera, to show you how long these cards have been in that box, I want to show you this newspaper, which is the Detroit Free Press. So this came out of Michigan. And right there, June of 91. So these cards have been in that box, man, for, well, I'm assuming this was the date they started putting it in there. There's nothing interesting in this newspaper except for the Beatles, kind of, were there. They had, not to just get off topic here, this is just interesting, they had the man inside the mafia. Da-da-da-da-da. And then they had, this was kind of cool, they had like a concert, like a casino, had like a concert list down here at the bottom. Let's see if I can get it in there. And like every name like is kind of a big deal, okay? It's kind of funny. Not a huge deal, just totally 90s bands. Look, even the Beach Boys is on there. That's funny. What did I think that was funny? Red Skelton is like, holy cow, that's old. If you know who Red Skelton is, like that's something my grandpa watched, like black and white. So he was still alive, I guess, entertaining. Found that interesting. I thought you might get a kick out of it. This is an entertainment show at the end of the day. So let's try this. I'm going to take pack 32. We're going to work a few of these bottom ones so I can get them out of here. Let me show you like second to worst pack so you guys have an estimation of what would be in here if you didn't get Joe Sakic, okay? So obviously I sleeved the winner card. This is Courtnall's, like, this card was just worth the most, okay? I don't think this is considered his rookie card at all, because look how many years he played. Yeah, so this is not Courtnall's rookie, but for some reason this one was worth more than this Lemieux like points leader card, okay, which is not that big of a deal, but at least there's a Lemieux in here. And then there's John Cullen is kind of a mediocre middle of the road. You got this highlights of Esa Tikkanen card. You got a Dino Ciccarelli, a Dave Anderchuk, a Pete Peters, you know, some other middle cards. Then you have the North Stars, basically a team type, what is this? It's like a team's point leaders card. So anyways, somebody's calling. That's interesting. Pack 31, you got the Brennan Shanahan card, followed by Turgeon, Dennis Savard, Nichols, and then I think this is Trevor Linden on a team. No, it might be not. Oh, I thought it was Canucks because I saw the Canucks. It was the Devils card. So anyways, that's kind of a sample of what you would be getting if, you know, if you didn't get like a top 5 or so. But you even back this far, here's a Gretzky, you know, Trottier, Goulet. So, and then there you have like a team points leader card. So I try to make them as even as possible, because when you're dealing with that lower quarter of the list, it just, you got to do something with it. So we used it in the front pack of these cards. That left the whole, like I said, once you get past 30 or even 20, the next 100 cards is like really saturated into the bottom of the deck, or the bottom of these packs. Okay, so you guys want to watch me seal one? Let's try this. Now, what I found yesterday was when I had this. Unfortunately, these aren't perfect pack fresh condition. There's very, very rarely a flaw. I just wanted to show you that there is like minor issues when dealing with a set break. They're not all 100% perfect, but these ones were. I'm not going to try to use junky 89s. Obviously, these don't cost a lot. So what I'm going to do is take like 4 cards. I'm going to throw the hit in the middle. Okay, and that way when I seal it, there's that little seam there, and I do not want to hit that. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pull it. These kind of stick just ever so slightly, so I'm going to set these down. I'm going to have to call that person back if you can hear someone calling. It's unfortunate that I'm recording and I can't get to that phone call. But oh well, I will call them back. Okay, so I'm going to make it where when you rip it, you're going to see the back of the cards there. Now, they don't go deep as I would love them to. I wish I had just, like I said, that much more space. Okay, so what I've been doing is pinching here and kind of pushing down so the cards really sit flat there. Now, this is plugged in. I don't know if I showed this to you yet. Not yet. I showed it last episode, but it just has a little heat dial on it. And it plugs in. It's not too crazy. And you see the red, that lets you know it's on. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this facing up. And I'm going to try to just set that right here. And this, I kind of have to like feel it right now. Let's give her 1, 2, 3. And it kind of sealed it a little off. I did a little off there, but it sealed it. Okay? So these are forever in there now. And I don't need to know at this point what pack number this is. To be honest with you, 32 and 31, uh-oh. We'll never know now. Okay? And I don't want to know. The whole point is these, they're going to get this to identify them. All they're getting is a sticker that says the set break number and what it is, and it's 10 of 300 cards. We're not going to put this as pack 1, 2, 3, and then mix them up somehow. So let's grab Brennan Shanahan and do this again. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, so like that. Okay? Whoa, okay. I need to set these right next to my microphone so you can hear them crinkle. First step is open it. It kind of has a minor static to it. Let's drop these bad boys in. Okay, upside down for when you open it. Something like that. Give it a quick pinch. Make sure we look right. Alright. I think it works best if I feel the other side of it, so I know it's through right there. Okay, ready? Move my fingers. I mean, I smelled melted plastic in here. I'm doing it that well. Now, these are the first time I'm doing it, so I will get better. The main point is it sealed it and it is like tamper-proof. Okay? The cards have a little bit of play back and forth in here, so it's not like they're under stress. But there you have it. Another pack. Let's take Gretzky. Do this here. Now, if you're interested in playing around with this, I'm going to try to do this more often. I got to make sure it works first and that everybody's happy with it. Okay, it's obviously important. But if you guys want to open packs, obviously, this is what I'm trying to do, is get some packs. And these are specialty packs. They're going to have some, I want to specialize in vintage because I have a lot of that. But I also have a lot of that 90s stuff, if you guys like that stuff. If you guys want a lot of packs. I think I can fit almost 20 cards in one of these. But right now, I'm going to stay focused on the main thing. Ooh, it barely seals the bottom. But if it grabs it, it melts it all together. This one even has some air in it. And it's not coming out. Oh, wow. Yeah, so that's sealed. Got a pocket of air in there, though. So here we go. These, I think, are going to be right in the $2 range, maybe even less. They're probably going to be $2. And then I might have specials, okay, when I do these. But I'm going to do 84.85 next. And we're going to put a Steve Eiserman in, okay. I'm going to just keep doing this while I talk to you guys. Here's the Ron Francis card. Put John B. There's the checklist if you guys want to see. So as you can see, I think there's 3 yellow checklists in this card set. Okay. The 84.85 that I just mentioned will be in the collector combo box thing we're doing. And then after that set, I'm going to be doing 81, 82 tops. Okay, another set that's, as far as vintage goes, it's printed more than maybe 80. You know, that one's really hard. Or an OPC set. We'll get into that. Okay, this is the first round. And we're doing, like I said, a combo collector box thing. And those each have 3 different packs. Okay. Each box has 1 pack of 89. Okay, each box has 1 pack of 84.85, and each box has 1 pack of 81. So you get 3 chances. And when I make the packs, I'm not stacking the boxes any special way. You have a complete realistic chance each time of getting the hit if you buy that collector box. So what I'm saying is, I'm not going to take this pack and keep it aside and make sure it doesn't go in the same box as 84's #1 pack. It may as well could be. So, because I'm not going to play God that much into it. Everybody's got the same. That would mean if you got one, you wouldn't have the chances on the other, and that's not fair. You should have an equal chance on every set break if you're going to get a pack of set break cards. So, here we go on this one. Let's give it a shot. I'll stop yakking and start packing, right? Stop yakking and start packing. This one I'm going to try to seal twice. It's sealed, but I'm just getting that very bottom. I don't love that. I'm going to try to go just a little bit further over. I got a little more on it, but it's not really liking that. I think the cards are pushing the seamer there. So I don't have a ton of room, as you can see. Here's the Mike Garner set. You get a Cam Neely, a Moog, a checklist, Pat LaFontaine, Miller, Samuelson, and then the Canadian, or Toronto Maple Leafs, my bad. So this is like set, 28? So let's do it like that. Okay. I almost want to put someone that you've not heard of in the back so you don't know. Set that there. I think the back card is the one you see first when you open these. So I might later have to pre-open all these bags because that's one of the annoying things, but that's on my end. So there's this one. Let's get her sealed up here. Oh, I missed it. Let's try it the other way here. Sorry, guys. I am new at this. And I couldn't really find a lot on eBay or YouTube about it. There it goes, sealed. I found a lot of DIY hobbyist making stuff, and I felt like that's not really, I don't know. They were like using crazy printing, and so here's the, they were using like wax paper, laser printers, glue sticks, folding it by hand. It was a lot of work. So this is what we have come up with. 2 team cards there. Boston and the Canucks, and look, got a Canuck on the Boston, or the Boston on the Canuck card. Cool, huh? All right, so let's do that. Put him here, like that. Let's get another pack here. So far, so good. If you guys are interested in how much time it took me to break the set down, it was the first time around, which was a cluster like 2 episodes ago. Because I didn't have, what I did was I made these placeholders so I could see where these are the 2s. I need more of them, and I need to actually make a sorting like map, like this table, and just put placeholders, because it kind of was hard without them at first. So here's this here. Let's cram it in that gold pack. Yeah, the cards are right. Well, the cards aren't in the way. It's this thing is shaped like this, actually. So when it comes down, the cards are here. You know, I don't know how to explain it with my hand on. It's not gonna work. All I'm saying is I can barely seam seal it, but it is enough. You know, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna split apart until you want to really, you know. So it's good enough for now. Let's keep going. Here we got a Gretzky. Some of these highlights cards. There's Barrasso, Burke, Sabres, Capitals. Let's do this. Throw that there. So we have a comment on the back. And we're going to keep moving here. I hope everybody's having a good day today. It is a interesting time. Okay. Set this right here. Ooh, that one seemed kind of weird like that. It seemed it though. So I think I need to do them tag side up is what I'm going to do. As long as they're sealing, then I guess that's doing its job. I just don't want it to grab the this part of the plastic and seal that into the so here you have a Lemieux, Estetikadin, Scott Stevens, Howard Chuck, Red Wings, Jets, so that's not too bad. Let's do this. We'll leave Tikkanen right there and do this. Okay. Static cling. It's got static cling. And then there's a little rip tab that you can see up by my finger there. Okay. I have to go in this way, otherwise it doesn't like going in this way. There they go. Now what did we say last time? Tabs up, right? Give that a little fold there. Ooh, much better. So tabs up, it seems to be the way to seal this thing. Alright. Next bag, get rid of the static cling. Do that first. Right, we are on 26. Here is Mark Messier as the hit. You get a McGinnis, Dunchie, Oilers, got a team Lady Bing, Joe Mullen. So this pack's not stupendous, but as you can see, it's pack number 24 is what I believe that is. This would be 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 24. In the pack you go. Actually, it goes this way, so you're uniform with everybody else. And okay. Now, obviously, I could do this faster if I wasn't recording. And this is the first time I'm doing this, and I'm recording. And I'm not editing this video. I'm literally doing this out. It's not live, but it's like straight video to saved. There's no... The only editing I can do is click these and do this. Yay! Alright, back to the table. So there's that. I'm going to give this a little bit more of a seam just to do it. Because it looked like right there's a pucker mark. Okay, that's good. I'm going too slow for everybody, I think. You guys ready for the next pack? Alright. Next pack. The hit is actually the Quebec Nordiques team card, and that's because Joe Sakic is on it, and this is his rookie year. So that's kind of a Joe Sakic rookie card, in a way. You get a Doug Gilmour, Adam Oates, Brown, Samuelson, Murphy, Larry Robinson, okay, Suter, and then you get this Stanley Cup 89 card for the Flames, who, not sure if they won. Yes, they did. My bad. I should know that. But I think that's the obviously the Lanny McDonald year. I thought that was farther back in the 80s, though. I'll have to go back and refresh my hockey history. Okay, so here we go. Put that guy in there. Tuck that penny sleeve card in there nice. I'll give her a nice little seal there. Good enough for me. If I can't open it, then I don't need to reseal it. I'll do it anyways. Sometimes hitting it on that heat thing is, it just, right here in the center, sometimes it doesn't quite melt everything. Okay. Pack 22, we got the Ray Bourque. Couple Canucks there. Stephen Leach. Let's see if there's anybody else that's kind of big in here. Not too great. This is not the best pack, everybody. But you do get Ray Bourque. So let's flip this in here. Okay. This thing also turns off when it's had enough, it seems. So that sealed that. I didn't really like sealing it, but if I can't, I'm going to give them all the pull test, and they do not just want to open. So, actually, when I did my testing, I felt like these wrappers were a little too strong, but there's nothing else I could do. These are the only wrappers close enough like this I could find on pretty much the whole internet. There's Yari Curry. So these packs in here are kind of in the middle. So that's what the book value on them has a lot of the 30-cent cards. That's just the way it's going to have to go. But you don't get you'll get some big names. That's the whole catch. Maybe a couple stray Hall of Famers, maybe a rookie or two. There's a lot of rookies I hadn't heard of that ended up being like a $1.20 card, and it just, that ends up being the hit, because then like the Brett Hall card, or even some of these we just did, their value is not real high. Like Mark Messier, it still might end up being like $1. So that's why it ends up on that in that order. That one didn't seem as good. I did it the wrong way again. I got to be more cautious here. Okay, sealed. So, okay, check this out also. If you want one of these, I think I'm going to have a few extra. The, I'll show you what's in here. Mark Bergavin, my bad. I can't pronounce everybody's name. Don't be a name Nazi and over pronunciation on it. Now this card had a higher book value kind of for some reason in the set. There's a Chris Chelios card. Joel Otto. Patrick Flatley. So nothing too extravagant, but then again, these are 89 OPC. Just the practice set. We'll just say it like that. It's our practice set. So here we go. Dun, 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 making packs for my YouTube subscribers. Some of these I'm going to give away to you guys because it's going to be fun if I can get these to seal. Very nice. Okay, that one finally went. Yeah, I think we're only going to have 25 collector boxes, which takes one of these packs, each collector box. That means there's going to be 8 remaining packs that don't go in the collector box. So if you just want one of these packs, I think we're going to wrap up the remainders, which there's going to be 3 of these packs, an 89, an 84, and an 81. And I think we're going to sell those 3 together and have 8 of those if you're just interested in the vintage breaks that we're going to be doing. So this is the goalies. You got the Mike Vernon and the Kurt McLean. You got the Kurt McLean rookie, which that's the good card here. Just going to show you real fast what's in there so you got an idea. I'm going to put Dave Mason on the bottom. Okay, so here is our pack. Now, what would be really silly is if you wanted to buy a whole box of this, you might as well just buy a complete set. This is for sending out one pack, maybe a few packs. But other than that, it is just a complete set in here. So it'd be pointless for me to box this up. It's kind of to distribute, if that makes sense. It should make some sense. So I can't wait to split up maybe like an 84... No, not 84, 85, and put a Mario Lemieux rookie in one of these. Because I do have a few of those we could do this with if you guys really like this idea. And if I get the hang of sealing these faster. These are hard, like I said, because they have that cardboard bend to them, so it makes it a little bit harder to do. But I'm not, like I said, it's not the end of the world. They're sealing, so that's good that it's not damaging the cards. So those are the 2 priorities. Cliff Ronning rookie, season highlights, team card, Tony Tanti. Alrighty. Hey, actually have these guys. Some of them I've been doing right side up or right side. Oh, I'm doing this one backwards. Let's do it right. This is the first time. Aim for quality control, which is hard to do when I'm narrating this live on YouTube. Not quite live. I can decide to not record and not post this video, I guess. It isn't live. That was a nice seal. That one did perfect. Still going to seal it twice, one in each. Very nice. Well, I'll get a rhythm down, and we'll do. I won't post these unless it's required. I won't post this type of video every week. Like, hey, we're putting cards in packages, because that could get boring. But this is kind of just a demo of the system or the situation we're doing, and I want you guys to kind of see how we're doing it. Which, the best way to do it is just kind of do what I'm doing. It's doing live right on YouTube. So we're going to put this there. We're going to put it on there. Okay. Like that. Seal up the pack. Very nice. Let's flip it and seal it again. That's the way to do it, is just seal them kind of twice. I probably could turn this knob, but it's working. It's working. It's got enough heat to melt all of it together. So that's cool. All right, let's see who we have here. Darren Pupa, rookie. Peter Stastny. Some commons. A lot of middle of the ground cards in here. So, let's keep packing. Less yakking and more packing. How funny. I don't know. Alrighty. So yeah, like I said, we have 25 collector boxes that will be for sale in February. Or for February. Okay? That leaves 8 of each set break, a pack left over, or 8 packs left over. So I'll probably do a giveaway with some of those. Here's all the packs so far, if you guys want to see how we're doing there. Okay, let's keep going. Brian Leach, this is a rookie type card. There we go. Put this card there. All right. Seal them up. Gotta wiggle it just right to get that crimp on there. Alrighty. If you guys want, I have no clue on any of these. Okay, I just shuffled them again just to do it. We're gonna do a grand shuffle at the end. Scott Young. I think that's gonna be considered his rookie. New chick. So there we go. Try to get him in the middle. This one was not a staticky. They need to go this way. There we go. I can move this up a little bit now so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm taking my fingers and I'm setting them back here as a stop and kind of feeling where it all goes and then just hitting it. And there we go. Not the best alignment on this. As you can see, the inside silver and the pack is gold. Get you right up close. I think it's going to focus on Wayne Gretzky's face or something like that. But anyways, you've seen these now. Here we go. John Casey, rookie. Maybe not. Maybe not his rookie, but this John Casey card is the hit. We also get a Chris Chelios. Dave Babbage, I've heard of him. Troy Murray. Goulet. All right. Babbage on the bottom. So they go like this. Like that. And like this. So these are available on hockeycardsonly.com if you want to go check that out. Obviously, if you go there right now, today, Monday, I don't even have pictures of these yet because this is like, they came in like Saturday, these wrappers, and have not had time to, well, you're seeing us do this for the very first time, which I've said already, so. Guy Lafleur is the hit here, but we got a Grant Fuhr with that. A couple others here. All right, so we'll do that. Let's bring Grant Fuhr at the bottom there. Now let's cover Grant Fuhr up, so that way you don't see him first. This is not good. This way. Nice seal there, but still hit it twice. There we go. That one turned out the best so far. Getting the hang of it. Doing this 33 times I should, right? Gary Roberts is the hit. Not quite his rookie. I'm not sure if they consider it his rookie. There's Brent Suter. Or Sutter. I apologize. I'm not sure the correct pronunciation on that. Naslin. That's Naslin. There's another Sutter name. Let's put Carpenter on the bottom there. See what I mean is that little tab, the river tab's got to go on first. There we go. Okay. Oop, that did not seal. Let's make sure it does. There we go. Flipper again. All right. That one is sealed. On to pack 10. We're down to 10 packs left. This is Brett Hall's pack. What do you get with Brett Hall? Rick Torchier. That's who you get with Brett Hall. So, there we go. These things might not be quite worth $2, guys. I'm being honest with you. But because I have to wrap them, I have to include a little bit of time for wrapping them, which on a set this cheap really makes that price per pack kind of not worth it. I understand, maybe $2 straight. That's what I would love to sell these at, is $2, but I think that's high. So I have to put it in a, I have to either give some away. Well, that would be including giving a couple of them away every time. So you need to kind of have that. And it's not like we're trying to make a profit. I need to make the money for doing it, which makes a lot more sense if it's like a $300 set. Okay. This like $20, $30 sets. It's not that big of a deal. Now a $70 set, like $84, $85. If it only takes me an hour and I only charge, let's say, $15 of time to sit down and reverse break, which takes, in all honesty, probably 45 minutes or 30 to 45 minutes, depending on the set size. This set is 330, which is like most OPCs, not all. And then Topps only has 65, okay? And then their cards only have, some of their packs only had 5 cards per pack. Here's the Steve Eiserman pack. Let's take a quick break and look at these cards, huh? We have Eiserman, and probably a bunch of commons. Vincent Damphouse. So, that's what we have there. So that's what I'm saying is book value. These cards are right at the $2. Once you get past the top 10 packs, the book value ends up hovering right at $2. Okay, on these cards, and they're not pack fresh. Obviously, you can see they got a bow to them, but they don't have bad corners or anything. But they're just not pack fresh. To do a comparison, though, if you're really wanting, it's this pack. Okay, this pack here is more than 2 or 3 of these. So this pack here, which also could contain a Joe Sakic rookie, I think we sell these for $4, and that's for OPC specifically. Tops is a whole nother game because technically would there be more Joe Sakics per pack? So OPC should be more rare to hit the Joe Sakic rookie, and that's why I think in OPC, they say in OPC it's worth less than Tops. And I find that hard to believe unless they just didn't print a lot of Tops, because it's 1 in 165. Okay, in the set. In OPC, it's 1 in 330. Totally less of a chance to get it, you know. It's 1 in 33 packs if there's 10 cards in pack. I think those might not be 10 card packs, though. So, let's keep moving, and we're almost done. We're getting to the best packs here. So here you could hit the Patrick Waugh, Phil Bork, Sandstrom. We'll put these guys on top now. Steve Smith. Bam. Okay. Bam. All right. I hope this does not sound lame now that I've taken my background music out. It wasn't relevant to anything in the... It's just something to not hear nothing when I'm not talking. But if I'm going to be fiddling with it, it's not worth... It's just such a small detail. It had a lot to do with how everything lagged on my computer as well. And then to the Ron Tugnet rookie, I believe. So it might be a second year. It shows 2 years, but I believe that is obviously what he claimed to be his rookie. Sometimes back here, he's not on a card until it's his second playing year. And they still call that the rookie. So, let's do this here. Trying to put them all in the same exact way. Yeah, this is probably going to take an hour every time I do this on a 333. And $15 an hour is all right if it's... I guess you could say if it's going to move the whole set, if it's a $300 or even an $80, $70 set, right? Breaking it down like this and putting it in the combo box will move the set. I do not want to destroy all these awesome sets I've built. That's kind of not the point. But some of these I can snag them already made, you know, and or we have them that we've made. So we have 2 options. Trevor Linden's rookie card. Here it is, the Canuck Man. All right. What's else in here? You got Sandstrom. Just a bunch of names, not big names. You get the Trevor Linden rookie card. In OPC. So it would seem that the rookie card or the OPC card would be, even if they printed more, since there's so many more cards in the set, it would dilute the chances of pulling the Joe Sakic. Okay? So I'm trying to figure out why Topps is worth more outside of less printing. But this one here, book value, they say is $15. That's what I just checked. So, like, all right, that's fair. You can win a $15 card, Joe Sakic rookie. You can chase Joe Sakic's rookie card on YouTube now for a third the price if you buy these. See that? Compared to if you bought them in their original form. So here's the Gretzky pack. Broten. So again, nothing too crazy in these. Once you have a Gretzky or a Lemieux or a rookie, you have a bunch of other cards that aren't that spectacular with it. And that's because the people who didn't get that Wayne Gretzky or Joe Sakic, they got to have something in their pack at the end of the day to represent their purchase, you know? I didn't want someone to get stuck with all, like a checklist and all commons. At least needed a Hall of Famer or something interesting in each pack. So that's why I made that grid. It's not 100% made mathematically. I did have to switch a couple Hall of Famers around just because that's how the Gretzky and the Lemieux that were like the team leaders version or the highlights, they end up being in the same pack down at the bottom 30s, so, or 20s I should say. So I split those two up and made a checklist go in the other one or something like that. We moved a few of them around just to make it, we custom switched them to make it even better than just mathematical. So sometimes book value isn't all you're after, you know. Cool, you got a rookie you've never heard of and the book value's high, but almost rather have a bunch of Hall of Famers at that point compared to, you know, that's how I would look at it. So I wanted this to be fun, and I wanted it to be fair, and I wanted it to have accuracy and decent quality control. And I didn't want to act like I didn't know what I was doing. I wanted to research everything, and I'm doing my best. Okay, so now we are on the last of the last. Just gotta set these packs there, because we're going to randomize them once I get these last three done. Here's the Brian Leetch rookie. Third place winner. This is what you could be after. Not a bad hit. These are in pretty decent shape, so let's show you what's in here. And the stand. That's an awesome Canucks jersey. So, let's do that there. I'm not going to show you who's on the back. It's just a common. That way when you open this, you don't already know. Some of them you could, but on these hits, I don't want you to know what's on the back. Actually, I put this one in backwards. Alrighty. There you have that. Busy day down there in the office. I will be calling them back. I'm excited. I didn't expect any calls. It is Monday. I do have an answering machine, so that's what we'll be doing. Alright. This one. You ready? It's in here somewhere. I have no clue now. Let's even move these all around. There. I can't tell which one it is. Even put these somewhere. Okay. Pack number 2, we got Theo Fleury's a rookie card. Let's give that a quick look while this focuses. Really good shape. Awesome player. I have a lot of 90s inserts of this guy. So very cool. Peter Zezel. There we go. The not Brett Hall card that everybody thinks they pull Brett Hall. Just some commons here. And a sweet Canucks jersey card. That's good. Alright. Cutting the deck. Putting that card at the bottom so you can't tell. Alright. And at the top. Alright. Okay, they're in here. Ooh, that was a good seam too. All right. Once I get all this seam looks good, doesn't it? I need to get all of them just the same. Anyways, I don't want to have an identifier on any of these that would get anybody to think that I'm picking through to find this pack here. So if this pack doesn't seal as normal as the other ones, we'll redo it. Just to make sure it's nothing special on this pack. Okay, I'm going to put a mystery card on the bottom. So if you don't know, the card on the bottom. And you can see it's still in here, everyone. Look, there he is. There he is. Right there. Right here. Not leaving the camera at all. Right there. Not leaving the camera at all. Bam. Okay. It's there. Let's make sure we... Oh, we got to go upside down here. Yep, they're in the right way. Okay. Let's make sure we're square. And let's flip it. It looks like that. Just if you guys want to know, it has that lip just like all the other ones. Okay. I'm going to crimp it again, like all the other ones. And I'm not going to look at it real close till I know that I know it. So there, it's gone. Here's the rest of my empty wrappers. I'm going to move this just like there. Sorry, everybody. And this would kind of be where the Joe Sakic was. So watch this. We're going to just... I want to put the crimps all on the bottom. And we're going to shuffle. Crimps are all on the bottom. Just cram them in here randomly. Crimps on the bottom. Crimps on the bottom. Crimps on the bottom. Push this against this wall. Flatten it out just a second. Okay, there we go. Back here. Do you have any non-crimps on the bottom? Shoving them in here. Crimp on the bottom, shove you in here. Okay, now I really don't know which one's which. Okay? They're in here. I will split the deck. I will split the deck. I will do this. I have no freaking idea, guys. I'll just keep doing that two more times. Is that good enough? I don't know how much good enough for you guys. Just I don't want to be accused of rigging, because I'm not gonna rig. I'm not gonna open any of these. That's gonna be one of the main things I'm gonna try to do. Is not. I'm gonna make this as transparent as possible. Okay, so there's this one just shoved in there, but it got stuck on the other one. Okay, they're shuffled. They're shuffled good enough for me. None of them are right side or upside down. So I don't have a signifier of anything upside down. Okay, there they are. Now, I'm going to kind of just set them here against the wall. Like that. And then we're going to take these. And I'm going to take these like this. And I think... I don't know where we want to put this. You tell me. Does it look better right here in the middle? Like that? I think that's the way it's going to have to go. I was thinking these might go down here one day. But for today, I don't have a logo. I'm going to be printing a sticker. Okay, I think. A laser colored sticker. A laser printed sticker, I should say, that's color of the wax pack that this is. So it'd be the image of that blue. Let me grab it again. I don't like handling these too much. It's going to have that image on it, but smaller. I think the sticker is like a 2 by 1.5 or something like that. But for today, I'm going to do this. I'm going to just set them right in the middle, like that. So that's what it says. Let's see if we can get that foily madness to let us see. There it is. There it is. So it says 89.90 OPC Hockey set break number 1, 10 of 330 cards. That's all that's on it. Okay. Let's just keep grabbing them. We'll grab one at a time and set them like this. And that is what I'm going to do. Okay. Not too crazy, is it? I know it took me a week and a half to order these in. But man, these are turning out. I kind of like these. I'm glad I did this way. But this one was packaged upside down. It's still going to get this right here. Like that. That one I might put a weight on it and flatten it out. I'm not sure here. So anyways, like, share, and subscribe. We are doing a contest giveaway, which just a subscriber giveaway. Next episode, I've been meaning to do another duck race, but I had all these cards out, and once you start, you kind of have to finish the whole episode. We also have Canada having their revolution up there. Oh, I put that sticker on kitty corner or whatever. I don't care. I'm just shoving them on there however they go. I want them all to be the same, but I could care less. Because they're just going to get ripped. This is the first time at it. So I'm just doing it the way we do it. If we have an issue, we'll correct it as we go. And you guys tell me how you like opening these when you get them. And I probably will watch you all do it on your YouTube channels, because that's kind of what they're for, is good YouTube content. It is a mystery pack. You don't know what you're getting. It is brand and period specific. I'm thinking about for like junk wax cards, though, that aren't older than 89. I sometimes call 91, 92, 93 junk wax for hockey, but I don't know if it's technically considered that. The doing pro sets and doing like pro set 90, 91, 92 maybe all together, and making pro set packs. They're going to be cheap, and there's going to be a lot of cards in them. Or we can do all 1990, and I can put Upper Deck, pro set, blah, 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 blah in it, because I have a lot of 90. Everybody has a lot of 90. But it's not really worth much. So you could do 90, and then I could make really inexpensive dollar packs, okay? But it wouldn't be any good. And then when you got it, you would have a bunch of random 90 cards. I'm wanting to almost just do them like specifically by brand. And maybe like 5-year or 10-year gap. But it's going to be all Upper Deck, okay? Which is a higher quality group of cards compared to if you were going to do Parkhurst. So I can do Parkhurst and take 3 or 4 years and the inserts of Parkhurst and make a Parkhurst mystery pack. Okay? Kind of like I'm doing this. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do it, especially if we want to do it really good. If we want to do it where, I don't know, you know more what you're getting. If you want vintage, you specifically get vintage. If you don't like score and pro set, you won't get any of it. You'll get all Upper Deck. But it might cost a whole whopping percentages more to do it. And if you don't care about that and you want more packs to open, I can get you cheap packs. I could probably hire someone to pack up 90 pro set and score. And I mean, that stuff is not expensive at all. And packaging isn't the most expensive packaging. It's really pretty cheap outside of the time and maybe these stickers we're putting on it. I'm hoping to do this in an hour is what my goal is. Here's another pack that's backwards. So if I can get these done in an hour, if I'm not recording obviously, and I can get that, or I can, you know, how many packs per hour can someone pack? You know, I gotta figure that in, and then they have to get paid, and there's taxes. I don't want to get into paying taxes for this. Is more just a hobby. How many can I do? How many can me and a friend do? You know, it's not like I'm trying to be making 500 collector boxes a month. I'm kind of making as many as one of these a month, which is going to end up being like 25 collector boxes a month. and they're going to be priced in the $30 range plus shipping, $29.99, something like that. And then, like I said, I have a few extra of these per, like I said, 25 collector boxes, 33 repacks. We will have 8 extra, and I'm going to make some smaller collector boxes that literally just have these vintage breaks, and then we'll send you the group of 3. I'll only have 8 of those, so these are limited edition. Limited, and I think after I need to sell them and ship them all by the end of February. Something we noticed was if we sold one of these packs right now to a YouTuber, whatever, and they open it up and get Joe Sakic before the rest of these are even close to sold, we would be stuck with kind of everybody knowing the Joe Sakic's been pulled. So there is a window of time when we need to ship all of these. So I'm trying to like ship them at the end of February, not take billing until middle of February, but today I can start the roster, or the, what would you call it, the list. If you want to be put on the list to get one of these collector boxes, get in now, because they're limited to 25, and we have website traffic and the YouTube channel showing these off. So they might not be available at the end of February if you wanted them. They might be not. The list could grow pretty quick. So we shall see. I might be wrong. I might have half of these still for sale. Oh crap. I shuffled that. Oh good. I barely dented that sticker. So here we go. I don't know the difference in any of these except for like 3 were packaged backwards, and they were in the 20s, so unfortunately I know that, but I'm going to flatten those out before I ship them, okay, so you won't know. I can rip them. If you guys think I should rip them open and repackage them right, this is the first time we did it. Now we know, and I just unfortunately know that the Sakic is not a backwards curl. See that, how I accidentally backwards curled that one. So you live and you learn. I'm not going to worry about it on this pack break, but we now know every one of them. If you have a bow in these cards, every one of them has to be packaged the exact same way. Otherwise, they do that. So I might have to do that. What I'm going to do is do a little bit of this. That's barely bending it, as you can see. And that kind of flattens them out. Probably not great on the cards. I did do this to a pack outside of the wrapper, so I can maybe put heavy weights on these. But this is working. It's probably not the great thing to do, is flip, you know, folding them backwards like that. But at least they fit now, and you can't tell as easy. But once they sit for 5 days, they'll probably curl back. So, anyway, there it is. First run. Took an hour on YouTube to do it and take my time. And it took me an hour to reverse sort them, so I have 2 hours in this. But, you know, I wasn't trying to rush. I want to do it right. And even then, we figured out one flaw. So, quality control is already in progress. Yay! All right. Well, anyways, like, share, and subscribe, everybody. We have a subscriber giveaway coming up. And if you've made it this far, I'll show you what we're giving away at 1,000. You've probably already seen it on the show if you're a watcher. But we give this away, this Topps Patrick Waugh rookie card, graded a 6.5, at 1,000 subs. That might be a whole year. But if the YouTube, not the YouTube channel, I should say, when the website brings in stray traffic, that's non-YouTubers. And if they're, you know, that's how I feel like I'm going to get more subscribers out of thin air, is just the people that stroll through the website might subscribe to us. So Anyways, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you on the next video. So, take care. Bye.